What's up, my beautiful people? I am back with chapters 3 and 4 of part 2 of Jholee and Kiandre. Jholee has been calling, texting TK nonstop, and it's just like no response. She even told him that she loved him, and I think that was back in Dubai. Like, they both said "I love you" to each other, and it's just like nothing. He cut her off, and it's just been that way. Nothing. Um. Okay, this was the thing, cause I be rereading my own notes, and it's just like, did this really happen? She has, like I said, she had TK notifications on, but she also has on Nazima. So it's just like, girl, you are obsessed at this point, and it's you going out sad, baby. Oh, you going out so sad. Because it's just like, why do you have her just trying to get a glimpse of him? And it's like, there's no reason for you to have his notifications on. And she sees when, like, Nazima posts a picture of TK chain or one of his chains or something like that. So she's thinking, like, it's really serious, because why are you posting his jewelry if you guys aren't serious like that? You know what I mean? So, it's the night of her rehearsals that she has with her group of younger girls that she teaches. And TK is there with his family because he has a little cousin that's performing in the recital. Now, I don't know if she works. Yes, she does. Never mind. After the program is over, because not TK, Jholee has a solo with a male artist dancer, and from everybody's point of view, she did an amazing job. She's just gorgeous. She looks perfect dancing. So after her performance is over, the whole recital is over, TK and Major are like walking up from her, like opposite directions, walking up to her. So she just like falls into her dad's arm, like, please get me out of this awkward situation. But to me, it wasn't no awkward situation. You've been ignoring me, so to you. And it's just like, even though I ain't really feeling you, you kind of gonna help me out in this situation right here. Just to make it seem like I'm all good. Like, okay, you ignore me, cool, I bounce back, I got somebody else, we good. So TK like is about to say something to her, and Nazima rolls up like, hey baby, why you ain't tell me you was coming? We could have rolled together. And it's just like, we not even on that type of time. Like, just because I have sex with you and we may chill a little bit, I'm not your man. So why are you walking up, putting your hand on my arm, calling me baby, talking about we could have rolled together? No, we could not have. Where was we riding to? Ain't no bedroom around. Or, if you feel like doing it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't happening right now for you to feel like you can approach me. And so she's about to walk off with Major, because it's just like, I'm not about to keep doing this with you, like this back and forth game. So when she attempts to walk off with Major, TK hating. Once again, it's just like, you can do you, but I can't do me. And that's okay. In your eyes anyway, because it's just like, damn sure ain't okay in mine. But, he's like, don't you got work to do? Major tried to blow him. He's like, nah, finish that. You sure? Check your phone. So he checks his phone. It's another shipment that done came in, so he got to go, back to the spot. And he just looked at him like, bro, you a hater. And his, like, TK's response to that is, what is it? To whom much is given, much is required. I didn't write it down, and I should have, but I think that's the quote. And it's just like, but you not like, in this instance, like, you really not giving me anything. Like, yeah, you giving me more work just to get me away from her, though. So it's just like, it's not about making money. It's just about getting me away from the girl that I'm interested in and that you are also interested in, but you pushing her to the side. So why can't she be with somebody else? And Jholee tells me, she's like, don't let him take you from me. Like, that can't wait, that can't do, but, and in that world, it can't, but I would have made something shake. I don't know, because it's just like, you're not finna punk me out like this, boss or not. I guess I'll be dead in a lot of instances, because it's just like, you're not finna do that to me. So But Major has to leave because, you know, TK is his boss. He's the one putting food in his mouth because that's his, what am I trying to say? Like, that's his job in a sense. So it's just like, I can't go against the grain because then I ain't going to be able to eat out here once he put the word out, you know, like. So it could become a thing where it don't need to be a thing. So it's just like, sorry, baby girl, you know what I mean? So she leaves with her family and she's on her way home. And TK texts her like, you know, come see me. You might be mad at me, but your body ain't. So come see me. And it's, I don't know. Because I guess from the right person and the person that you like or in love with, that can be sexy. It can be appealing. And you'll find yourself smirking and laughing. Like, did this nigga really just... Yes, he did. You know what I mean? And, because she's smiling at the stuff that he said. I would have ignored that text message. Like, I'm not coming nowhere. I've been calling you, been texting you. It take you seeing me with somebody else for you to finally contact me and say something to me? I just got so annoyed. Like, no. But they're going back and forth, and she, like, when they pull up to the house, there's a car waiting. He done ordered her Uber, you know, like, get in the car constantly. She get in the car, get to his place. He's been real sweet. He done ran her a fruit bath. And, you know, he's just being real romantic. And Jholee asks, you know, what is this? What are we doing? What is this back and forth situation that we're doing where you have your other girls? Just let me be. And he tells her, you and me are us when we're together. So it's just like, in this instance right here where it's only me and you, we're a couple, we're together, you know, it's us. But, you know, when somebody else called me and hit me up, I gotta go. And it's just like, no, how is that fair to me? You know what? You know what? So, I don't know. I said that wrong because I said they said I love you. They didn't. It was this time that they were spending together that they both said I love you. And it's, but he still wants to remain single because he just got out of the long relationship with Cheyenne, which is understandable. But it's just like, if you felt that way with ending a relationship with Cheyenne, you should not have started this thing with Jholee. You know what I mean? Like, every time she tried to cut it off before, that should have been the end of that. If you're not trying to be in a relationship. The next morning, she answers the phone thinking it's her phone, but it's actually his phone. And she just tells Sabrina, like, he'll call you later, and basically hangs up. And in the process of her hanging up, she sees, like, the notifications, and it's text messages from Nazima. And it's just some stuff that she does not want to see. So, he sees her and, like, you know, did you find what you were looking for? And it's just like a kind of whatever thing, but then he tells her, stay out my phone. She says, you don't have to worry about me at all. Like, nothing. He's like, what that's supposed to mean? She's like, basically trying to walk out the door without even saying nothing. Like, I've said what I had to say. You could take that how you want it, but, you know, this is over. So he rushes after her. You know, like, why can't it be this way? Why we just can't do our thing and be single and just let that be that? So she like, in what universe does that make sense? And she was like, can I? That's the thing. So she gives him an ultimatum. She's like, you know, it's either me or them. And if y'all remember that commercial with the tacos and the little girl is like, why not both? Or why can't we have both? Or something like that. And it's just like, can I do both? Like, can I have that same option? Of course not. So it's only, like, it only benefits you in a way. You just want me to be standing here like, yes, master, what do you need me to do now? Like, no. So she's leaving. Sabrina is standing outside the door, you know, listening. And she gains, like, just, what is it, a mustard seed of respect for Jholee for standing up for herself, but she still don't like her. And Jholee leaves, but TK gives her the keys to his car. Like, you said you always wanted to drive it, so here you go. She's like, you just trying to keep tabs on me, because eventually I'm going to have to return this car to you. So she goes home, and her mama is throwing her daddy clothes out in the yard, telling him to get out. Because when she was at the nail shop, she heard women gossiping about the physicals, or somebody. Is it somebody or the physical therapist? Yeah, no. The physical therapist specifically sleeping with the Jholee Marshall. And kind of like, he said, I'm not sleeping with nobody. I ain't did nothing. So Jayla hears this, and when the physical therapist shows up, she just started whooping on her. But the physical therapist is like, I never said that. I don't know where that came from. I ain't, no, wasn't me. But she gets fired anyway, because it's just like, my wife is uncomfortable now, so you gonna have to go. And I forgot to mention, because it's like when Jholee leaves, like, Sabrina's just like, what is it with you and this young girl? And it's just like, she's of age. Don't do that. Don't try to make me sound like I'm a rapist or a creep. Don't do that. And she's like, are you trying to get her pregnant? He had a blunt. He lit the blunt and said, yes. Next question. And it's just like, you want all this family stuff with no commitment on your end? It just, y'all, it bothers me so bad, because it's like, I don't get you. Like, how? You want me to basically give myself to you, giving you everything, and then you just give me crumbs, and I'm supposed to be happy with that. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next part of this book. Deuces.